Hi, Jeremy Cordeaux in the Court of Public Opinion. I'm just on air here to let you know that we'll be live streaming the Court of Public Opinion every Friday between 9 o'clock and 12 on jeremycordeaux.com. Please join us. We'd love to have you.
Hey Adelaide, it's your boy Con from Brighton Trophy Centre.
Men. You ready, mate? Party people!
And now it's time, live from the Oscar Studios, it's Best Team Men.
Guess who's back?
Okay. We are going to get to that in a second. On behalf of Con and Lena at the Brighton Trophy Centre, Steve the Pirate, the professional tooth cleaner at Mind and Movement Physio, Shifty Lizard, welcome to Best Team Men... ... Just stand by. There's a lot happening. Andy Martin, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well and very excited to speak and have something stuck in my throat, so that's good.
Yeah, really good start to the podcast. Rosie Panetta, how are you?
That's great, because I don't have any food in my teeth this time, so we've really swapped.
Yeah, you have.
Chairs.
I haven't told you about it yet.
Turn the music down. Who the hell is this?
Sorry, I'm late.
Benny Burgess is back!
I'll tell you what, it's amazing to walk back in here and see everyone. But the one thing I reckon I've missed the most was playing Russian roulette with the parking inspector. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a loading zone. So, the old hazard light.
There's not one. We've never once mentioned your place of work, just in case a parking inspector listens to this and then finds it.
It's a branded car. I'm in a bit of trouble.
Well, it's great to have everybody here. I think we should probably get through the really meaningful and important things to start off with, because Maddie, it's been a while since we heard your voice. Whatever you feel comfortable talking about, talk about it, mate. We will listen, as will the listeners. But we did miss you, man, and it is great to have you back, and we look forward to you unblocking us on Twitter. Over to you.
Well, the only time I'm going to unblock the Twitter is if I get control of it again, I think. So, but that's not happening.
What is the password?
I don't know.
Yeah, good. That should be
got
fun.
no idea.
No, it is good to be back.
Snaldo77.
Yeah. What happened to him? No, it is good to be back. Probably been, 4 or 5 weeks, I reckon, since I was last in this chair. So, just had to take a step back and get my life in order and deal with a few things that I had going on, and I've done that now, and the only way is up. So,
well, that is very good, man. It's great to have you back, and we all caught up last week and spoke about, in your absence, we had Rosie Panetta step up and be part of the show, which was fantastic. Andy and I just did an episode last week, which was a bit weird, but we still loved it. It was great. It was very inappropriate.
I actually thought it was really good. But,
Okay.
I guess there's something we need to work out with it. We'll go do our own
We're
thing.
going to get coffee. Right.
You're here, Rosie, and we think we spoke last week about the evolution of the podcast. So I think as a team chat, it would be great to have you on continually if that's something that you want to do.
I'm honoured, since it's the best team men, and I still am a female. So thanks, guys.
So
I'll
what
keep
do we
tuning up.
do about that? Do we just, because the working title, I think, I don't know, it's a team chat, we can go round table, because the branding looks fantastic. We've got merchandise. We've got best team men. Maybe just underneath that we just put and woman.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Yep.
What, are you happy with it?
Yep, I am. I identify as a woman. I would be happy.
There's plenty of wormholes we can probably head down, I'd say.
Don't say that.
I might not actually put my name forward, I don't think.
So we got a lot coming up, guys. I wanted to talk about something quite quickly, though, and that was about where we're at in the podcast. Now, Andy, we spoke about Rosie and obviously her disgusting habit of talking with a mouthful.
Yeah.
Honestly, happened once.
Yeah,
but anyway,
but this
go
is
on.
what happened last Friday. We were at the AFL, the Port Adelaide-Richmond game on a Friday night, where a couple of things happened. I accidentally referred to the Balfour's frog cake as the Balfour's fruit choc, and then I said Balfour's frog cake about 7 times, just to remind myself and everybody listening that I didn't get it wrong. And once again, I said Robbie Gay, which I've done twice now. Last year it was Travis Broke and Robbie Gay, but then Rosie and I were talking, and I don't know if you've listened to any of the podcasts, Maddie, that Rosie was on. You could probably not understand heaps because of all the food that she was eating throughout
my
it.
God.
So then Rosie said, you know what? Andy said that I used to do it on the air and I didn't do that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I did have a bitch about you behind your back on Friday night.
I did feel it. I was sitting at home and I was like, what? Something just happened.
Someone has just stabbed me.
Yeah, been there. So, yeah, good on you.
Yeah. No, I want the audio proof that I used to go on to Nova with food in my mouth. Andy Martin.
Yeah, it sounded like this. Here's that Avicii.
So what's it been like? We can talk to you now, Rosie, because we spoke about the place that you've been doing some work on the last episode.
I know, I missed the controversial episode where all the shit went down.
That's a good thing. What's it been like getting the love back for radio and actually being somewhere a little bit different?
It's been nice. I felt like the work experience kept for the first day or two, which is weird. You're like, oh, this big panel with all the buttons.
You've never been in that station beforehand, right?
No, I've never been to a mix.
Yeah.
So now I've ticked off all the companies. I've worked for Grants, SCA, Nova, and now I've ticked off ARN. So I think I'm done. Am I done?
You're done, yeah.
Is that all
The
of
big
them?
four.
Yeah, great.
Well, have
Try
you
not
had
lose my job
that
this time.
moment, though, of like going, oh, wow, I do know what I'm doing and like what I'm doing? Because I think if you left Nova at the point of going, well, a redundancy and just left it there, I think there'd be a sense of unfinished business, or that's not the way that you wanted to close a chapter.
Yeah. It did a good job of making me feel like shit and I don't know what I'm doing. So it was nice. I went home to my husband within the week.
That's good that you did that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You guys go home to your partner,
yeah,
sorry?
yeah.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
I give it a crack.
It's weird because I go home to your partner, Andy.
That's also weird because I go home to your partner. Which
Wow, this podcast just really needs to change its genre.
the Thai one. Anyway,
Wowza. But yeah, by the end of the week,
a bit happened.
what has happened to you guys since I've been gone? Well,
Actually, nothing to Andy.
Jared went to Thailand.
jeez.
Yeah, so what?
No, by the end of the week, it was there was no one there. Everyone on break, so literally it was like an empty building because
yeah.
everyone was on their Easter leave, and I didn't break the radio. And I went home and went, Christopher, I think I do know what I'm doing, which is nice.
Okay.
Like someone can trust me in a studio.
And then he told you that you weren't on air the whole time.
Demo tape. We have a lot coming up on this episode. We are going to get to the Shifty Sound in a second. Maddie's come up with an incredible game which we were practicing before, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We do need to do a radio fail, which Andy has brought to the table, which is fantastic. I have a list. I thought each of us could bring a list to the podcast every round, and it's something that we're passionate about. And we list off things. Do you want to actually just do it now because I'm talking about it?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you got any music for the list, like a big intro or something like that?
Let me see what I got going on here. Hang on, was this the same one that you...
Jarrod's list. You sure you don't want to phone a friend?
List.
So what I
does
thought I'd
sound
do...
like a game show, doesn't it?
does. It's
Yeah.
like you're waiting for the answer for
Yeah.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's a lot of things that we do that are unpopular, guys, in the Best Team Men and Woman podcast. And it's things that we are passionate about that other people may not be. So I thought we could put ourselves out there and go, all right, we're going to do a top 5 list of a particular category, and I'll start us off to indicate what's going on, and then next week and someone else can do it. So what I thought we would do today for the list is top 5 sequels that are better than the originals. Okay,
Cool.
Because this is something that a lot of people say that there's nothing better than the original. So I want to go through my top 5 sequels that are better than the originals.
I don't want to. I'm not going to spoil it, but are
Yeah.
you going to bring up the crappy one that you brought up on Friday night at the game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, there's a fight already.
Oh. Just,
Okay, here we go.
Go.
In number 5, Grease 2.
Oh, that's the one.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
I didn't even know there was a Grease too.
It was terrible.
Michelle Pfeiffer's in it.
See, no, that's... No, to me, a sequel needs original cast.
The only original
Yeah.
member was the hairdresser
Yeah, I think she's dead.
in real life or in the movie.
No, she didn't die. That'd be a horrible movie.
The movie's out in the 40 corner. years That's the old. old
Yeah,
hairdresser.
a lot of the people from it are dead now.
Yeah.
And Shooter McGavin's in it. He's one
Is
of the
he?
T-Birds. Yep. Have you seen it, Andy?
What?
Okay, number 4 in the top 5 sequels that are better than the original, Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Agree with that?
I've got no opinion on Terminator movies.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
I love them all.
Number
I love them
3,
all equally.
Bad Boys 2 is better than Bad Boys 1.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone disagree yet?
No, because I forget.
Have you seen any of these movies?
Yeah, no, I have.
And he's like, I haven't seen Bad Boy Bubby 2.
Like I said, a lot of people, I partied a lot in my early 20s,
Okay.
writing a book called Too Hard Too Early, and I can't remember much of the stuff that I've seen. It means that you should do it in moderation.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking of the adult book that you wrote, Too Hard Too Early. Okay, so...
Yeah, I got 4 kids, so that explains that.
The Dark Knight is better than Batman Begins.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
See, this is great. I was expecting you guys to disagree with me, but you're on board.
It's the year okay where they're like, yeah, right. Just get through the list so we can move on.
Okay, and at the top of the list of sequels that are better than the original, and this to me is the greatest movie of all time. You say, you know what it's at.
Back to the Future 2.
Back to the Future 2, greatest movie of all time, better than the original. What do you think, guys, of the list?
What about Home Alone?
Nah, Home Alone 2 is not better than Home Alone.
No.
Come on, mate.
What about The Godfather?
I've only seen a little bit of the... I mean, this is my fucking list. So, do you want this next
I don't know you wanted to fight. I thought we'd fight.
Matty Burgess, that was the list. So thank you very much, everybody, for taking part. Another guy or woman can come up with the list next week. What's going on with your sleeping arrangement at the moment, please?
Well, I bought a new bed during the week. We sleep with our dog right next to us. And,
you dad?
Wait.
You got to go back catalogue to it. Yeah.
Why is your dad in bed with you?
That's ready for bed, Kira? Yep, okay. Dad, you too?
I'm
Yeah,
going
all
to
right.
need like a reference book to the
Just gonna call
episodes
Dad.
and the reference.
Why don't you roll over? Okay.
No, is your dog Linguini?
Yes.
We both have a dog called Linguini.
Hey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What genre is yours?
Soft rock.
What breed is?
No, he's a Groodle, a Labradoodle.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Wait, is a Groodle the same as the Labradoodle?
No, he's got both of them. They're different.
So you've got a
Little bits
a
up.
Groodle Labradoodle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not weird. Yeah.
So, yeah, we've Linguini's been sleeping in the same bed.
And what's Linguini? Yours?
He's
A Whippet.
Italian Greyhound.
Okay.
So he's got very, very stiff, straight legs, and he likes to just push against us and kick us out of the bed.
Yeah.
And I woke up I didn't really wake up because I didn't get to bed. And I said, we need something bigger here because I'm not getting any sleep. I'm hanging off the edge. And we bought a king-size bed. And Kira decided to buy a mattress on the internet that came rolled up. And we unrolled it. It looked like a burrito when we first got it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it takes about 3 to 5 days to fully expand and get bigger. And yeah,
So that first night, was that a pretty ordinary sleep?
it was like literally sleeping on the ensemble, and that was it.
Yeah.
Really.
They're,
Yeah, it
so they're
wasn't
from
good.
Koala, aren't
Yeah,
they?
koala mattress. Yeah.
The great thing about Koala, I don't know if you were blown away by this. You order it and it's at your house
4
within
hours.
4 hours.
Where was your old
literally
mattress? Clearly that
same
was still
day.
around somewhere.
Well,
you
half
probably
the other-
could have slept on that still.
Well, no, the other reason we got one is I've got a friend of mine coming over to stay from interstate, and he gets in on Friday, and we didn't have a spare bed.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, all right, well, we need a spare bed, so we'll just buy ourselves a new one. And then he's got
Makes
the other
sense.
one. So
It's pretty unreal how that, because you think now if you order something, it never arrives same day. You always wait a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months. This is there within 4 hours, same day
Really?
delivery.
yeah, same day. Yeah. Have you
Wowza.
seen the ad as well where the guy's got the glass of wine on one side?
Yeah.
He jumps.
I've seen that,
I can't wait to try that.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Doesn't it?
No.
I'm still going to try it.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
Because we,
Film it.
Maybe with,
Definitely film it.
Maybe with water, not
Water,
red wine.
yeah.
No, go hard, go early.
Just buy a new one. I'll be there in 4 hours. Flip it.
I saw a video.
Phillips.
I saw a video on Insta this week that you can like reverse the process. So if you're patient enough, you can
You can squish it back
you
up.
can squish
really?
it back up. Yeah, with a vacuum cleaner.
Reverse monkey.
Oh, I don't know if I'd be. Yeah, no, not for me.
No, we got a koala as well, and our cat pissed all over it last week, which is
great.
It's my wife's cat.
You love that cat.
I hate that cat
You know-
so much.
Vegemite?
Vegemite. It's
Great
just,
name.
it's on
Is that his name?
her name, and it's
Sorry,
not my
Vegemite.
cat, and it's on its last legs. And now I look at it when it wants to come inside. I open the door and just go, no. And that,
Is it called Vegemite, though, because you'd love to see it spread across the road?
but you know that kind of no, Rosie. If you look at someone and go, no, that's the tone of no that Andy used to say walking in Rundle Mall when people said, do you want to donate to charity? And Andy's like, no.
I'm not a tough crowd. I used to do that as a job.
and I know what they go through, and they should be shut down.
Shouldn't that make you more sympathetic to
No,
their
I used to sell
plight?
credit cards, so I know from a sales point of view what they're doing, and it's not great for
The ones I think that would struggle the most are the guys that are selling like home extensions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the roofing and stuff
so
like
easy.
that.
Mate, I don't own my home. Sorry. And you just walk straight past them.
Oh, that's all right, mate. This one's one that you can move. Oh, is it, buddy? All right, fuck off.
What have you been doing this week with your 15 kids, mate?
Well, it's been a great week because school holidays.
Yeah.
We're on the countdown until it ends, so that's good.
Another week and a half to go.
Yeah, well, the great thing is we put the boys into Osh for the first day of their school holidays, so they can play with their mates and stuff like that, and Yaz can go do business, and I can have a rest. And they came back obviously yesterday for a full day of fun, and Yaz has bought them a couple of Xboxes. But the worst thing is like I paid a lot of money for the Xbox back in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm very like
Shit at it?
Shit at it. No, I'm not shit at it. I was very good apart from when I used to play against you.
Played FIFA, beat him 8-0, and I was an A-League side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like Div 5 as well.
Sport's not your go, is it?
Well, I don't know, I beat Japan. It's been weird sort of handing over something that you've like, is like sentimental almost. Like this has supplied me with many hours of gifts. And,
So it's your Xbox?
Yeah, my Xbox.
Okay.
Handing it over to
yeah,
my
all right,
stepson.
okay.
Passing the baton over to the next generation.
And
Yeah,
they have a bit of a record of when you give them something, it comes back fucked up.
Yeah, okay.
So it's been a big week.
Give
for
him
me,
a cat, mate. I
emotionally.
can give Vegemite if you want.
Yeah.
Comes back fucked up.
Yeah. Well, by the sounds of it, it's already fucked up. So doesn't need to go anywhere. So that's been a big week. But because of the podcast and Yaz like hearing stories about my past, because I'm
She listen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or she'll at least read the subject title, and see what's in it. But when she's heard certain things, she's like, "Jesus, you are so loose," but in a hilarious way because she's referring back to my past because I'm not that loose anymore. Anyway, so to speak, and don't think about inserting things inside me, please, guys. Come on. Sorry. Yes. Rose's like, sorry. That's all I was thinking
Put that
about.
fire extinguisher away.
You already have.
You said that so innocently.
But now my daughter, who is about to turn 3, and she's obviously saying a lot of words and stuff now and has her own opinions and stuff. Like I'll be like, hey Georgia, what's going on? Then she'll turn to me and say this.
You say this, Daddy.
You're so loose, Daddy. If I do anything like outlandish, like sit on the couch or something, she'll be like, "You're so loose, Daddy."
You say this, Daddy.
Hey, what do you respond to that with?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. But you can't find the fire extinguisher.
That is a good family update. We're going to get to radio fails in a second because Rosie has appeared on a Facebook group and Annie's got one to play for us. Can we please do the Shifty Sound? Shifty Sound.
So what's our meeting?
The Shifty Sound.
Steve the Pirate came up to me during the week at Mind and Movement and said, I want to have a guest for the Shifty Sound, and he was completely incorrect. Now, Matty, you haven't been here to have a listen to this. So on Twitter and Instagram, hashtag the Shifty Sound, we have a Shifty Lizard voucher to give away to the person who guesses it correctly. And we do have a clue. So let's play the sound to start off with to have a listen to it. Here it is.
Bloody
Oh, yeah.
We spoke over it.
Okay.
Now, so this is what Stu Backer said last week, which was incorrect. Is it popping the kid off a PVC poster tube? And it was a typo because it was lid.
Oh, right.
Another guess we
But
have
also the
had,
police have rolled up to his house to check in and see what he's up to.
Damien Smith. Firing a T-shirt cannon at the basketball. Now, just have a listen to this. Can you imagine how really underwhelming this T-shirt cannon would be?
Adelaide!
Front row's got it again.
It's definitely not that. Do you have any ideas what it could be, Matt?
No, it does sound like something hollow, though.
Okay.
That's all I've got,
That's
really.
good.
Yeah. That's
So what we
no
said
help at all.
was it basically, when we recorded it, and we recorded on these microphones here, it sounds different to actually how it sounded doing it without the microphone.
Okay.
So it's going to throw a few people. But I think what we'll do, if we get to a point where we've gone a month with an incorrect guess, we'll add another voucher on top of it. So Shifty Lizard have been really good in giving us some vouchers to give away.
Did you drop a clue?
Yeah, we did. So last week it was a street in Adelaide, and this is now another clue. Are you ready? Here is clue number 2.
No, that's not the clue, Jared. Put that away.
The other clue is this. Brett Deledio.
Oh, yeah? Good
You
football.
please play it again? There you go. So that is the clue. Brett Deledio.
Sounds
We
like
will
the
leave it
fire
there.
extinguisher coming.
From Andy.
Yeah. Hey, guys, just get the fire extinguisher out. It's here.
Oh, that's gross. So, hashtag the Shifty Sound. Hashtag the Shifty Sound, and we'll take all of your guesses on social media. We've had heaps of radio fails since you've been away, Maddie, because there's been a lot going on the radio at the moment. There's been lots of drama. We don't want to involve Rosie in any specifics because she's working in radio at the moment. But Andy's got a radio fail to play for us, and then we'll get to the Facebook group. Let's do radio fails.
Fails.
This isn't a radio fail, it's more of a media fail. So
Okay.
on live TV, and you remember like The Simpsons where Homer would ring up Moe's Tavern and give him a weird name, and then Moe will call it out, like Amanda Hug and Kiss or whatever. Yeah.
Wasn't that Bart?
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's not really part of the story we care about. But I appreciate the feedback. So I'll take it and I'll think about it and I'll come back next week with a better story. So this one,
sorry.
Yeah. So this one, the weather lady in America or wherever the fuck she's from, is doing a. I really listened to it beforehand, shouldn't I?
Because we've started going, this is a radio fail. It's not a radio fail, it's a media fail. You know, Homer Simpson, no, it's Bart.
So she's the weather lady and she does like a shout out to whoever's birthday it is. Right. So here it is.
Happy 80th birthday to E. Norma Stitz. Quitman, happy birthday to you, Miss E. Norma. Hope you have a wonderful day.
So as she said it, she's then gone, hang on a minute, this sounds weird as I'm talking, and then looks at the screen where it's actually written. So E.Norma. And then, or Normat, and then it's is the surname, right? So she's actually, let's have another listening.
Happy 80th birthday to E. Norma Stitz. Quitman, happy birthday to you, Miss E. Norma. Hope you have a wonderful day.
But in true, like professional form, she's finished it off nicely and just moved on.
Have you ever met someone with a name that's legitimately like that before?
No, not off the top of my head.
I have.
Yeah,
I
here you
have.
go.
I used to, in a few years ago when I was working in customer service, there was a lady that I dealt with. Her name was Janet Hall.
What? I don't hear the inappropriateness.
Janet Hall. Janet Hall. Janet Hall.
The only one was that we worked with, and she was very specific at Nova. I think we've told this story on the podcast before. We literally worked with someone whose name was BJ Champion.
Yeah.
And she's like, call me BJ Champion. That's my name. We're like,
All right.
we don't want to.
What's your first name?
B.J. B.E.J.
So from the media fail into your Facebook group,
No,
what's
this
happened?
is almost a media foul also. So apparently there's this page.
Yeah.
It's called Mix 1023 FOTS, which I can only guess is friends. FOTS, F-O-T-S. Friends of the show.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
private-
yeah.
It's a private group and it's monitored by people who obviously work in the building. And so this lady, what's her name? She contacted me on
I feel like it'd be like a Karen or something, or a
Instagram.
Sharon.
No, Ange. Hi, Ange. Shout
Hi,
out to
Ange.
Ange.
G'day,
She
Ange.
goes, hey, look, you made it onto this private Facebook page.
Oh, no.
For
That never means a good thing.
well, yeah, I usually avoid reading
Yeah,
things
don't do
about
that.
yourself.
Don't read the
But
comments.
it starts good. So someone, I think Matthew Gill says, what does everyone think of the new chick, Rosie, spelled E-Y? I mean, who spells her? And
Fuck off, Matt.
I like her.
See ya.
Matt's gone again.
Only been here for half an hour.
Are you Matthew Gill? No, I like her, but she's number 2 for me.
Oh, shit, you're a poo.
That's what he said. I like her, but she's shit. For, yeah.
Number 2 to nothing. That's
It's a
there's no
backhanded
context. And
compliment.
there's
So who's number 1?
I'm going to say
Mark
probably...
Aston.
If you want to know what that's all about, listen to the previous episode.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I
he
have
still
no
on radio?
idea.
Listen to the last episode. I think those things, but also I've got a theory on people who spend too much time writing in private forums and stuff like that. Like they don't have enough time on their hands. And the ones who are, I understand that, look, you can make a full-time job out of being a prize pig listening to the radio and winning stuff, right? You absolutely can. But I think people who write in forums and just spend their whole life trawling through gossip and stuff, I don't think it's a great life choice because you get get sucked into it. So speaking of which, happy birthday to Josh Miller, who listens to our podcast. It's his birthday today, and he does that with basketball forums.
I'm on the maths one. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, no, you guys need to talk about it. Because you said something about maths, right?
Well, maths is all over the news at the moment, but I'm not watching it. It sounds like you are, mister.
Yeah, I've watched it a couple of times.
Yeah, ask him about it, because Matty came in before, like, mate, what's going on? What's going on with footy? He's like, what's going on with footy? What about maths?
Yeah, well, you know what? Like I said, I've been away for a while and trying to, just learn new coping mechanisms with certain things. And maths was a really great way to realise that I'm not completely fucked up like everyone else. So,
but you are a good guy.
there is a lot worse out there than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? What's the guy that everyone...
Bryce.
Yeah, there you go. Like, he used to be in radio. He used to be a radio announcer in regional
He used
Australia.
in Canberra. Yeah, he got fired, and now you see why. So.
Yeah.
Right, so... That's a really good tie-in, because this is what I wanted you to look at, because I think you will love this. There are a lot of scared and nervous people in the media at the moment and the music industry, because an Instagram page has been created, and it's on Facebook as well, called Beneath the Glass Ceiling.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned this.
Now, this Instagram account is putting a spotlight on people who are feeling comfortable enough to anonymously come forward.
Yep.
And obviously, if they're contacting the Instagram page, they're not anonymous because their handle's there, but the Instagram account is respecting their anonymity, and they are talking about inappropriate behaviour, more so sexually inappropriate behaviour in music industry, so for record labels and tour artists and management and radio stations. It is...
Shocking.
It's confronting. It's shocking. You read it and you go, I can't believe this is happening. It's a great thing. Like, it's a great thing that it's happening, as in it's that people are talking about.
Whistleblowed. Yeah.
Correct.
Blood.
It's a horrific thing that
is
going on.
Yeah, but there's... But my mind goes, we've spoken about this before, and I think you were on one of them, Rosie, where we've seen and been witness to things, not firsthand, but we are aware of things spoken about in the industry, which... in some cases, we have come forward and nothing's been done about it. But to see this happening now is a really good thing that's coming from horrifically shit things which are going to damage people for the rest of their lives, the victims who have been affected by this. But if you get time to go and have a look, it is Beneath the Glass Ceiling. And to read it, as you said, Rosie, it's disgusting. As a woman, how does that make you feel? Because the majority is just women who are being affected by it.
Most of it is about, women in the music industry, more so than radio, just being treated badly, inappropriately, disrespected.
Yep.
Like, you can't read it for too much. I was like, this is horrible. It just makes you think, why the fuck would you get into this industry if you're going to be treated so much like shit?
And the worst thing is when you are reading it, because they don't have the names or where they come from or the actual industry, because it could cross over to be radio, music, TV, whatever. It makes it even more fucked up in your head, because you start thinking about where could this be? And then all of a sudden you're...
Well, you start putting faces to names as well. You start reading, you're like, far out. Does this person like a pepperoni pizza? Like, you start reading through that stuff, You know exactly what I mean. So, Maddie, I have a question to ask you, because you have been involved in the music industry and labels and stuff. Women in the industry, how difficult is it for them? Because in comedy you see that with women, in radio you see that with women. When you especially got a lot of powerful men running the show, it would be tough. So a lot of the people that you've worked with that are women would find it really challenging compared to some of the men they've worked with.
There's a lot of moving parts in the music industry. You got lots of different branches. You got musicians, singers, DJs, producers, all that sort of stuff. So I feel like they're not all on the same level. I can talk from a DJing point of view. It's such a male-dominated industry, the DJing industry, and males can tend to be a little bit territorial, and feel a bit threatened. They do and can make it hard for the females coming through. So I'm glad that there was always bouncers at any places I played at, because one of the reasons why I stopped DJing is because so many people were throwing knives in the back of you because they were jealous. With what you were getting, right?
It's not an industry where you help each other out.
But I was going to say, one of my exes, who we won't even talk about, but she was signed to a record label and had video clips and fucking in the charts and shit like that. And what used to sicken me is that she literally was a sexual idol that she had to portray to sell the songs, right? Because
her to sexualize her.
Looking back on it, the songs are rat shit. So I guess you got to promote it somehow.
Like that used to really that used to really get to me. Like it was really difficult to watch her up on the stage and just like gawk at her. But also the behind the scenes shit, like what you'd call the old rich guys that were controlling the industries, and managers and stuff like that. It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah. Well, if you get a chance, go have a look at the Instagram page. I think they are on Twitter as well, and it's happening. It's happening around the world.
So it's a brand new thing, is it?
I believe so, but the followers on social media are getting huge. And I think what's happening now is that people are saying, well, if this is a platform for us to communicate something that's happened to us anonymously, and they feel the trust to be able to say something and then share it, they might be able to connect with other people who've been affected by this. It's a traumatic thing that they would have experienced in their lives. Hopefully something like this allows them to express what has happened, and then, as I said, this will be a lifetime of dealing with the issues which have been caused, which just traumatizes people.
Well, also, it's a great springboard for the stuff that has been silenced in the past by really rich people to make sure it would never surface.
Yeah, exactly.
It actually gets out there and these people are dealt with.
Yeah, so let's lighten it up a little bit. Can we go into thanking some of our sponsors here at Best Team Men Podcast, because without them we wouldn't be able to put on our incredible podcast, so thank you.
Winners, champions, legends. South Australia is full of them, and their cabinets are full of trophies from Brighton Trophy Centre. For 23 years, their family-run business has celebrated victories with a wide range of engraved trophies, cups, plaques, glasses or mugs, honour boards, chopping boards, you name it. Whether in the office or in the field, they'll commemorate any achievement on any budget. Sporting clubs receive free engraving and logos on trophies too. Google Brighton Trophy Centre or visit them in store. We all know that we feel better when we move, so an injury can be really difficult to deal with, not just physically, but mentally. The philosophy of Mind in Movement Physio is designed to put you in the centre of your treatment journey and give you back control. Together, we dive into a thorough assessment and highlight all aspects of your life that can affect how you feel. We then discuss how you can maximise your movement and function while stimulating your body to adapt and heal through active treatments. It's about highlighting what your body can do whilst implementing mindset changes and increasing your knowledge around living with an injury. All listeners of the Best Team Men podcast will receive 10% off their initial consult. So book online through www.mindinmovementphysio.com or call Steve on 0401 014 333.
Oh, thank you so much. Very nice work there, Rosie Pineda. It is the Best Team Men and Women podcast. As we move into the Back to the Future quiz, you're going to take over now, Rosie.
I am. I thought, well, as the only woman in Best Team Men and Woman.
Well, if that's what you want to call it.
Best Team Woman.
There's a lot of talking. I thought I'd take over quiz. Are you okay with me taking over quiz master?
I think it's fantastic.
Right, I've got a score sheet over here. It's 10 questions.
It sounded like you said score shit.
You really did.
Okay, I need to work on my enunciation.
Yeah, did you need a mouthful of food or what?
So they're mostly... Okay, whatever. They're 10 questions about pop culture.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to play some music off my phone, which is going to be a bit shitter than previous episodes.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a studio.
Okay.
Could have pre-planned it.
Yeah, we
Okay.
Are you ready?
What's our buzzers?
Your buzzers are your names. Okay. Unless you want to make them a noise. It's up to you.
Oh no, something with the headphones. No, it's okay now. No. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Buzzers your name.
Andy, you're scaring me.
Do we test them?
Yeah, I think we should test him. Go.
Jared!
Matt. Andy.
What's that? Oh, that's for this.
This is the best. So Rosie at the moment is plugging this into her phone, so it allows us to play audio through the studio. Yeah. What happened last time she did that, Andy? Rosie thought it was a phone charger.
I sat there for about an hour.
My phone did not charge.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Question 1. Uncle Joey and Uncle Jesse were uncles on which show?
Andy.
I feel like that was...
That was Matt, yeah.
Full House.
It was Full
good.
House.
Well done.
All right, question 2. Audio question. No! All right.
Jared. Be which C'est La Vie?
I was going to ask who sung this 1999 platinum single.
Yeah,
it was Bewitched.
Yeah, they've got a great song called Blame It on the Weatherman.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, wow. I thought they were a one-hit wonder. Apparently, they've got 2 hits in Jarrod's collection. All right.
Yeah, pull back, mate. Just fucking relax, Jarrod.
Come on, mate. Now, you're not the funny guy, right? Take one for the team. This is reciting everything bosses have said to me. Just be my guy, mate. Do you mind if I bring my dog into work? Yes.
Mate, do you want your name on the show or not? It's going to happen in 3 years. Oh, you're gone. See ya.
Okay, back to the quiz.
Jim, he took me into the toilets once. Like, mate, you never know after this you'll get a pay rise. Walked out and he blasted me something. I thought I was going to pay rise. Nah, you're not, mate. That's the same guy who dressed as Santa once and made someone redundant. Anyway,
Next question.
Wow, that was my third question. Who was the boss? Which boy band was Nick Lachey part of?
Jared. 98 degrees.
It was. Jeez, I didn't think
I
any
mean,
of you would
apparently.
get that.
I'd love to see your CD wallet from when you were young.
I'd like to see your wallet.
Next question.
You're gonna
How
pay
much
for the
money
studio time
is
you
in
tied up.
Jarrod's wallet? All right, question 4. What is George Clooney's famous line in the Nescafe ads? 2 words.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. This is the part where Andy chimes in as something silly and saves us.
Yeah.
2 words. 2 words made famous by Georgie Boy.
Andy.
Come on, Andy, you need a point.
Fucking down it.
I mean, he is a bit of a sex symbol, but no, that's not it.
Take it as you will. Imagine just sitting in a cafe having a latte and George Clooney walks in and goes, fucking down it. Yeah.
Down it.
Fucking down it.
No one? No one?
No.
It's what else? What else? Anyway, all right.
Oh,
Anyway.
why? Because it's so shit. And then when you drink
What else
something
you got?
Yeah, what else you got? This is shit house.
Andy and I used to go around the mall and pretend we wanted to buy coffee sleeves, got the free coffee, and like, no, we've changed our mind again.
Yeah, and sometimes we'd even get 2.
That's very true.
I want you to go there next week together and just walk in there and be like, down it.
Fucking down it.
Yeah.
Down it. All right, question 5. Rachel Hunter was the face of which beauty company with the catch line, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen. Oh, Andy.
Oh, fucking Maybelline?
No.
No, down it. All right, L'Oreal.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Schwarzkopf.
No. It's a hair product, guys.
Or how would I know? Don't look at me when you say hair, mate. Fuck.
Schwarzkopf's the only one I know.
I guess I'll have to answer this one, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can answer
Go,
it,
go, Matt.
Tresemme?
Wow. No, it's much more obvious than that.
Oh,
It's
Sunsilk.
Oh, gosh, no.
You said L'Oreal.
Head and Shoulders.
It's Pantene, guys.
Yogo.
Fine. All right,
Pantene.
question
Oh,
6.
Jared and I haven't washed our hair for 20
true.
years.
Yeah, it's,
Me neither.
The visual gag here for new listeners is Andy's with hair right now. I don't know what's under that hat, Matt.
Not much.
Okay, all right. Question 6. Speaking of Rachel, which British rock star was she married to for 8 years?
Yeah, Jared.
Yep.
She was married. Was she married to Richie Sambora? No, that's Heather Locklear.
Andy. Rod Stewart.
It was Rod Stewart.
All right, mate. Wow, how do you know that?
My next question was going to be named Rod Stewart, but no one knows.
Yeah,
Rod
Maggie
Stewart.
May.
Oh, you did know one. All right,
thanks.
question
Great
7.
song. Thanks. Bonus point.
What? I'm getting a bit geeky. What year did J.K. Rowling release the first Harry Potter book? I'll each give you a guess. Closest wins.
Do we get a bonus question? How do you say the word release and not receive?
Release.
2006.
Go.
2004.
I've got a funny story about that. It's not that funny. My auntie gave me the Harry Potter book and I thought this is going to turn into nothing, so I returned it to Angus and Robertson. Next minute it was massive. Don't like the auntie, haven't spoken to her for years. I refuse to answer the question.
Wow!
Fair enough. Bonus point.
Are you serious?
I'm going to say 2002.
All right, you're the closest, so you win, despite your freaking attitude problem. Question 8, who played Hermione in the films? To Harry Potter?
Jared.
Jared.
Her
Jeez.
name was Emma. Emma Watson.
It was Emma Watson.
Thank you.
All right, next. Listen to this.
Yeah, Jared.
All right, Jared.
Well, it's the Spice Girls stop, and it was there's a dance to it, and the Spice Girls names are Jerry Halliwell.
No, that's not the question. That's not the question. Okay, you're out. You gotta wait for the question. Sorry. Which spice left first?
Oh, Jared!
Mel.
We can say your name first.
Oh,
Mel?
He said Matt Mel.
Matt Mel.
Yeah, but that's
not her spice,
But that's
but-
also
Scary Spice.
There's 2 Mels, isn't there?
Yeah,
So
there's Mel C and Mel B.
Sorry, Scary.
It wasn't.
Oh, really? Sporty.
No, it was Jerry. It was the red one.
It was.
The red one, yeah.
You can't be in this. You're already out.
Oh, sorry.
Get out in your corner. Matt, Jerry.
Well, that's not her spice. What's the spice?
Old Spice?
Oh, Matt, I'll give you a question. Look, 10th question, just for the sake of it. Which fast food chain released the Yumbo in the late 80s?
Hungry Jack's.
It was.
What's a Yumbo?
I'm
It was
gonna-
ham and cheese, and that was it.
Can
Yeah,
I
I've had
play?
one of them and it's rank.
Yeah.
Can I play?
So dry.
Yeah, play it.
Can I play this ad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yum, 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 let's go, 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 go and get it, yeah, yum, yum, oh. With cheese.
Wait for the catchphrase.
Yes, please.
When you want something delicious and different and absolutely scrumbo, get down to Hungry Jack's.
Scrumbo is a weird word.
Get a yumbo. Scrumbo isn't a word.
Hang on,
Anyway.
can we just say like a yumbo with cheese? Without it, it's just 4 kilos of ham in a bun.
Yeah.
That was a great game. Well done, Rosie.
Yeah, Jared 5, Matt 2, Andy none.
G'day, guys.
Before we go into Matt's game, I want to try something here, right? I don't know what that is, Hannah. I want to try something here.
Is that your lovemaking music?
No.
Yeah, it's got the music on.
Okay, so I want you guys to listen to the start of this song, and I want you to do your very own version of it, okay? This is the song. This is from Tiesto, okay?
yeah.
So you know this part. Here we go.
Let's get down. Let's get down.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this.
Okay, so I want each of us to see how deep we can get our voices to say, let's get down to business and do the challenge, okay?
Just give me the point now.
Okay, Maddie, you do it.
Hang on.
I'll give you a bit of a tune.
No. So I have to sing or say what.
You have to go.
Let's get down.
I'll play it again.
All right.
Okay, so I'm only going to play it one more time. You can listen to it. Here it is from Tiesto.
Let's get
Down,
let's
let's
get
get down to business.
I can't do it, girl.
Let's get down. Let's get down.
Andy, your face is really
Andy,
worrying.
you try it.
It just exercises right.
I'll play it again. Here we go.
No, I know it. Oh, you want to do it with it?
Let's get down.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's do it. Just, sorry. Let's get down to business.
Did you actually record that for him?
Very good.
Yeah, that's actually me. So,
I'm going to try.
I don't need to.
Let's get down to business.
Not bad.
have a go?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll play it, Rosie.
Okay.
And then can you pull the music down when Rosie's about to do it? All right, go.
Let's get down. Let's get down to business.
Pretty good. I wish people could see that.
I'll give you that.
There was some technique behind that.
And that poor microphone.
A lot of people are going to be trying that. Thank you very much, Nonna, for taking part in that. All right, Maddie, we're going to finish off this round by playing the game that you came up with before we recorded, and we know that this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so Andy's just going to play a random jingle, and we are going to basically improvise our own script, I guess you could say, with the jingle to try and make it sound like a commercial that we may or may not ever hear.
So let's give an example. Andy, can you just randomly find a jingle?
I haven't heard any of these. I'm literally just pressing buttons, all right?
Yeah, so we each get a turn at it of a different jingle. We have to quickly improvise, think of the tone of the jingle, and just go for it. There's no such thing as a crap effort here.
Well, I don't know. Here we go.
It's early.
This sounds like, coming up, more fresh hits and throwbacks.
Oh, that's the actual song. Sorry, I had the production library open.
So
Like Jason Derulo's new song playing.
And I'm triggered.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
You go.
All right, I'll go first. I'll see how we go. Andy, just pick something and then away we go. All right, yep. Hi, I'm Jared. I'm bald. You know how I know that? Because I've got no hair. On my head. On other parts of my body, I've got plenty. And that's why I use Pantene Pro V. Shampoo, conditioner. Don't worry about the rash afterwards because it's not supposed to go there. It's fine. Hydrocortisone cream really works. Anyway, try Pantene Pro V on your pee.
No rash, no pee. You're using Pantene.
There you go. So it's quite easy. So you get a Rosie, you pick the tone, and then you go for it. Yeah. I think you should go next, Rosie.
No, Andy should.
All right.
No, I'm picking the song.
Okay.
I'll go.
Maddie, you go.
You ready with this? All right.
Oh, no. At Million Rugs, we're closing down. Every rug must go. From 30, 40 and 50% off. You guys can get the worst fucking rugs that you've ever seen in your life. They last about 7 days.
Rugs, tugs, 7 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so Andy's the guy at the end.
All right, you know what to do, Rosie. Good luck.
Oh, gosh.
It's like a lottery of what sort of tone you're going to get.
It really is. Here we go.
Are you a childless 35-year-old? Yes! Well, we've got something for you. Babies.
No children, got some babies, gonna give them to you for free. Are you a traffic card? Don't call me. Me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Man, Andy, it's over to you now.
I can't. All right. This is going to be inappropriate as fuck. The more I think about it, that actually sounded like a baby bunting like tune.
You picked that very
you
well.
picked it really well.
Probably until the trafficking bit at the end, but anyway. That was a bit weird.
This is great. Good luck, Andy.
All right, here we go. Yeah. You're going to get yourself some basketball. You like balls? 2 balls. 2 balls in one. You can hold them in both hands. Under your legs, 2 balls in one. Do you want 2 balls in one? You come down to 2 balls. 2balls.com. We'll send them to you within 4 hours and they unravel. And you have 2 balls in your 2 balls. 2 balls.
2balls.com.au.
Yeah. You say 2balls.com.au?
You really did.
You kid. That is brilliant.
That is already my favourite game. I can't wait to play it again.
Wow.
I've
actually got to play the game as well.
Andy's on fire at the moment.
Many.
All right, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to have a listen to Best Team Men and Woman. Maddie, it is great to have you back.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
Rosie, it is great to hear you speak without a mouthful of food. And Andy, see you in prison. Here's God.
The bright trophy center, cups, trophy badges, medals. Yeah, we do it better. Best team, man. BTC, BTF, BTS. Yeah. Best team, man. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oscast.
Hi, Jeremy Cordeaux in the Court of Public Opinion. I'm just on air here to let you know that we'll be live streaming the Court of Public Opinion every Friday between 9 o'clock and 12 on jeremycordeaux.com. Please join us. We'd love to have you.